This week I made a trade based on the subreddit Wall Street Bets, and it ended exactly as you'd expect.
I'm looking at put options for this Exact Sciences. Gonna be buying the $78. This is 100% gamble, you guys. This is literally, I'm flipping coins here. This expires tomorrow.
Yeah, so I need to find the trade.
This is how I found it. Wall Street Bets. So it's a colon cancer company. Apparently they send you a box and then you basically do a number 2 in the box and send the box back, and they analyze it and decide whether you have colon cancer or not. So this guy is going to be buying puts at $80 and $75. This guy's done quite a bit of research on the stock. So honestly, all this looks pretty good to me. I've placed the trade. Let me tell you how these trades work. 90% of the time I'm lighting my money on fire here. So the way options contracts work is more often than not you lose money, but the very few times they hit you'll make quite a bit. So this is truly a gamble, but we'll see how it plays out.
I just want all of the money. Do you know what I
He does kind of look like Martin Shkreli.
So before you guys judge me too quickly on my trade or my mounting losses, keep in mind I did do my own due diligence. I didn't just follow Wall Street Bets and blindly light my money on fire.
Seems about right. I lost most of my hair this last year.
So of the 3 names that I was mainly focusing on for my larger trade of the week, this one really struck out to me the most, and one of the main reasons is its massive move upwards. The stock has had quite the run. The year-over-the-year revenue projections as well as earnings per share were all projected to be lower, and the stock really just kept moving higher and higher. I thought with the overall company move that people may have thought if the numbers didn't turn out good, maybe I'll sell the news. That's kind of what I was thinking in the back of my mind.
Oh, I love you, BitConnect. BitConnect.
I thought it was a good opportunity to place a bet towards the downside. Rather than shorting the stock, I decided to go place a bet against the stock by buying put options. The options contracts work better in situations where you expect a drastic movement in stock price. And in the case with Exact Sciences, I was expecting a pretty drastic movement in stock price.
Alright boys, looks like we're hosts today, and I am pretty sure by tomorrow I'm gonna be out the money I spent buying put options on Exact Science. Not a lot I can do there. Took a shot. Its revenue increased 71%. Yeah, on to the next.
So, as it turned out, I was wrong, as I oftentimes am. I was right about one thing. It was a pretty drastic move in the stock price, but I was wrong about what direction, which is probably just as important, if not a little bit more important here. So the stock actually went up. I think the day before was 83. It closed $92 a share on Friday, which kind of sucked. You know, I'm wearing this Punisher shirt right now, but it seems like the only person I'm punishing myself.
On Wall Street Bets, you can find some of these great ideas.
Okay, you know what? There could have been a combination of various strike prices where money could have been made if I bought options both ways. I didn't run that level of detail.
Long Venezuela bonds.
Which leads me to one of my important points that I was going to make, which is bankroll management, or managing your risk when you're trading like this. My risk outlook for the stock was very conservative. If you take a look at how much money the size of my trade was, it's $1,500 total. You know, I have over $75,000 in that account, $76,000 through trading S&P minis, QQQ, that kind of stuff, that it allows me to gamble on things like this.
As an assistant at Morgan Stanley. I love this.
If you looked at the post that was made on Wall Street Bets, it was a college student. He basically put $1,000 into this one idea. If it hits, great, but $1,000 is a lot of money when you're a college student. You see that oftentimes on Wall Street Bets where people put their entire life savings on one idea or one name. And it's okay to take some of the trades on Wall Street Bets that you see. But the key thing is, don't put all of your money in one trade. Quite frankly, with the $1,000 bankroll, I wouldn't be trading options at all. Options are a little bit more sophisticated, and I would say require a significantly larger amount of money, knowing that you're basically buying an instrument that could go to zero.
Did he buy 10,000? Oh my goodness. I'm guessing he reloaded an account with $10,000 and put it all on one stock option.
When you're trading options, 90%, if not way more than that, of the options contracts out there go to zero. So as a seller of an options contract, more often than not, you're making money very consistently. When you're buying options, you really need to do your homework when you're buying options. And it's a very important thing to kind of understand. I think my neighbor's just spying on me.
Oh no, Danielle said.
Let's say you even think the direction is a 50-50, right? You have a 50% chance you'll get it right, or you have a 50% chance you'll get it wrong. But if you get it right, you more than double your money. And if you get it wrong, you lose your money. It actually mathematically works in your favor to take that 50% shot.
It's a very sophisticated... I love these guys.
The one other thing, I thought the analysis that was done on Wall Street Bets, oftentimes you just have a bunch of gamblers just throwing up random stocks that they are placing bets on, and some crazy ludicrous bets.
Lost another 1.5k in option, put my remaining 3 on IQ calls. I'm sorry, dude. I'll pray for you.
But I thought the analysis that guy did was pretty good. So I didn't necessarily agree with everything he said, but overall it was pretty thorough reason, and I felt like I had a better than 50% shot of the stock going down. Didn't turn out that way for me though.
Friday night, and these are my current positions that I'm still holding. This loss was a 100% gamble.
I lost money on the week. I think if you, I'll probably put a picture of all my other trades for the week. I think they total $700 or $800, maybe something like that. I didn't really run it. Maybe 500. You know what? I don't know. I didn't run it. I had a losing week, and most of it was because of this trade right here.
What the fuck did you say to me? I graduated top of my class in Harvard Business School, and I've been involved in numerous leverage buyouts. You know, I said I was done for the day. I put another small trade on. I bought another 100 shares of NVIDIA. The reason I'm showing you the trade again this time is if you look at the options on NVIDIA right now, I could make $200 and which is what I did, just by selling a covered call option on the stock at the 160 strike price. I really realize that a lot of people cannot follow along when I start talking about stuff like this, so I'll probably have to do an introductory video or something like that at some point so that other people can follow along. My friends have been telling me this. Man, I mistimed this shit again. Alright, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I shorted some S&P futures, and this was kind of what I made for the day so far. This has kind of been my go-to trade. I know you guys oftentimes see me gambling on stocks based on my expectations of their earnings, but quite frankly, that's based on the fact I'm very good at trading 1 or 2 or 3 things. Repeatedly, day after day, trade the same names. That's how I built up a bankroll to be gambling on earnings and things like that. He probably bought MU calls. Tell him this is Wall Street Bets and we wipe out our own money with precision. These guys are great.
I just want all of the money.